What up guys, Otterpop here. It's been a while since I played Plague Inc. I'm pretty sure the last time I played it was sometime last year, like in August maybe? I don't exactly know. I do come back to this game every now and then because it is fun. You know, there are certainly a lot of scenarios. I do remember though that last time I picked a fungus on normal mode, but I had issues with it. So I'm gonna try this again. So let's go with a spotter G. Let's see, what do I have? What's this? Increases chance of plague spreading by land. Okay, that's actually very helpful to know. Bonus DNA when devolving, definitely very important for show. Okay, well, increase the chance of your plague mutating. Not the most preferable, but it could be very helpful down the line. So let's go ahead, let's start this bish on normal mode, and let's see if I can try to kill the population on normal mode. So what I think, select the country my plague will start in. Let's go Poland. I don't know why I just immediately just honed in on that. I don't even know if that's quite the word I'm looking for. Anyways, so what I think I need to do is watch. I think what I did was do too many transmission types at once, and I also did not quite utilize the spore burst to full effect. So I need to be a little bit more mindful of what happens. But, oh, hold on. Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh. Okay, nope, did not need to sneeze. I actually thought I was gonna sneeze, but no, I guess not. For any of you who are concerned about what just happened, that's very normal for me to do. That is normally how I sneeze. It's fun. It's very fun. Okay, so it's actually got a good chance of going over land based on the genes that are involved in the genes that are at play. So what I should try and do is so like hold up, increase effectivity, livestock, air is always a good one. Water could be eventually. I probably don't need to worry about birds at all. I already have some, like, you know, ability to spread out over land kind of stuff. Livestock could be useful down the road. Livestock or rodent. I probably want to pick one or the other. Something tells me that rodent is actually going to be a lot easier, or rodent is going to be easy on its own, so livestock is probably where I want to go. Insect would be good if I'm having trouble with warmer climates, but let's at the very least start with some air transmission, because that will be very helpful. Actually, water too, frankly. I'm going to completely ignore all the symptoms for the time being. What's going to be helpful is saving those for much later. And what's probably going to be best is going a specific route with just one of the symptoms and just moving on from there, kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm going with. So any symptoms I get for a while, devolve immediately. I don't want any symptoms. Nintendo to pixelate Toad in the future. Who gives a shit about Nintendo right now? Have you heard about the ridiculous prices they're charging for everything? Like, the Switch 2 kind of makes sense. Actually, the Switch 2 console itself is the only thing that makes sense. But they're talking about like $80, $90 games, and like even the Joy-Cons are like $90 and like more expensive than like Pro controllers, and like the straps alone are like 15 or something. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Astronaut ejected from airlock on ISS. Crew claimed he acted Oh my word in heaven, that's wow. Okay. Sure, let's go with that. No, like the Nintendo is, I think, like, I love how a lot of people are like, oh, they're accounting for inflation. It's like, no, 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 no. 14 8 points. Oh, I'll take that. Yes, please. Anyways, where was I? Sorry, ranting. Oh, yes. Here we go. It is your crane. Yeah, you and me both. New console admits to always on power requirement? They're not talking about the Switch 2, are they? I don't know, they could be. Democracy decides all humans are equal. Yeah, I don't think that's correct. At least that's not how it seems to be. Seriously, just look at the freaking governmental situation in the U.S. right now. It's turmoil and chaos, understandably so. We have an idiot who's literally running this entire country and is not being held accountable. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I was ranting about Nintendo. Fuck the president. Let's rant about Nintendo instead. It's like, I can understand the console price. Like, the graphics are significantly better, like, you know, all these potential chat features, it's bigger. I mean, there are a lot of upgrades, but it's like, you cannot necessarily adjust the price for inflation for all that stuff when our incomes have not matched that. Like, I'm pretty sure that in terms of, you know, inflation for products has gone up like 500+% in the last like decade or something like that, or 2 decades, decade to decades, something along those lines. But in terms of our incomes, inflation has increased far less than 200%. We don't have more disposable income available to us. We have less overall. I was able to afford a Switch 1, okay, like right around the time the pandemic started. I hadn't necessarily moved to a new house at any point recently, so I was able to, you know, spare some resources and stuff like that. I gave it air and water transmission, right? Yeah. So, what's going on? Maybe I need to do a sport burst already. Let's do 2. Oh, yes! Oh, it got Greenland? Oh, that's fantastic news. Dude, Greenland and Iceland and Madagascar, and I think New Zealand at one point, tend to be some of the trickiest countries for me to get a hold of. So, getting at least one of them early on, fan-fucking-tastic. I love it. I don't know why, you know, I know exactly why it's those countries. They're freaking little mini islands. You can only get to Greenland by boat. You can get to Iceland by both, but you can also only get to Madagascar by boat, and you can get to New Zealand by both plane and boat, but there's not too many ports, and they're not, again, they're little islands. Of course they're gonna be difficult, but they're just so annoying, man. I mean, heck, even the frickin' Caribbean is easier to get than any of these other little islands. Japan is always easy to get because of, you know, all the international travel and the huge population, stuff like that. Kind of similar with New Guinea and Indonesia and the Philippines. Not to the same extent, but they're still very populated. No! Cyst! Please, stop! I don't want this. At least I get 4 more DNA points. Like, hell yeah! But yeah, where was I? Nintendo. I promise I'll stop talking about Nintendo soon. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was able to get a Switch 1 back when the pandemic first started. I had some disposable income. But I did have disposable income for like a game. The games were still like $60 for a while, which is already kind of obscene as is, especially back then. Like, there are some games that could be worth that price tag. I feel like a lot of Nintendo games, not really. But I don't freaking know, man. I'm really on the fence about paying for that much to begin with. Actually, I just got a new game relatively recently. My sister and I both got Ark Survive Evolved. You know, that sort of open world craft survival game with all the dinosaurs and like the ancient stuff. Not just dinosaurs, trilobites too. Trilobites. We've encountered trilobites. We've actually had to kill a couple of trilobites, but apparently they're like mammoths too in that game. I don't freaking know. We've only just started like exploring that stuff. But for all of that functionality, for like even some bonus content too, just $15. And you can play solo or co-op. And you get all this crafting potential, all these like, you know, potential dinosaur options to like tame and like encounter and like this massive environment. $15. Like, it could honestly be priced higher. It could probably be priced closer to like 25, maybe 30. But no, they just priced it for like $15. But then you have all these Nintendo games that have, like, no matter what, they're pretty much always like 60, and unless, I think some third-party titles might get priced a little bit cheaper because, you know, third-party titles, but games that are produced by Nintendo, pretty much 60 or minimum. Until recently. With the Switch 2, they're all gonna get priced at like 80 or more, essentially. That's ridiculous. Like, Sure, like the hardcore Nintendo fans and like, a bunch of other people who do have that kind of like who do have disposable income. Yeah, it's their, oh my god, freaking Greenland. Do you see this? But it's like that many people don't have that much disposable income. And apparently, it's supposed to be geared towards, families and stuff. Families aren't going to have that kind of disposable income. For like even 500, if you get like a Switch and a game combo, that's still going to be like 70-80 per game afterwards, and any of the additional accessories, which are also overpriced. It's a little bit ridiculous. That's not family friendly. You're essentially alienating an entire portion of your supposed audience. I mean, that's just at least what I think. I was already kind of like, I don't know if I'll get a Switch 2 or not kind of thing, but now I'm definitely not, because, A, I just like to take a stand in general, and B, I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of money to, like, and sure, it's like, oh, the value of the game, it's like, how long you can spend in the game. It's a lot more complex than that. And what I don't think Nintendo realizes or cares about is that it's not just about them. They're essentially setting a precedent for the entire gaming market. So like PlayStation, Xbox, like all like the big AAA studios are gonna start pricing their stuff higher, games and consoles and accessories and all that. They're gonna start doing the same thing. You know what's really gonna shine? Indie games. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure I got Hollow Knight for like, I want to say that's like $15 on Steam. Huge world. You can play and replay that so many freaking times, but there's so much content and it is so worth it just for the playability and the soundtrack alone. $15 is a good price for Hollow Knight. I mean, frankly, that's actually most of the games that I have. There are a couple of outliers. This is completely random, but alright, I'll take it. There are a couple of outliers, but most of my games, I want to say, are around the $15 mark. Some are even like just $5 or $10 games. I think I do have a couple that are like around the 25 range. I think Zucosis might have been one of them. Was that one of the games that I got on sale? I don't exactly, because some of the games I do get on sale. I think Don't Starve Together is like normally like, stop giving me sis. I think the game wants me to do sis, okay? So maybe I'll do sis later. Okay, I need to do a couple more Spore Bursts, I think, because it's not spreading as much as I'd like it to. I could give it some heat resistance though. Let's do that. Let's maybe add one transmission as well. Should I do rodent? Or should I do... Let's do insect. And then, okay. The infectivity has increased. Alright. Because it's hitting a lot of like Europe and the northern countries. Less so the central and southern ones. Hasn't even hit the Americas yet. Heck, I don't even think it's hit Africa yet either. Or Australia. It's only hit some parts of Asia, but it is definitely very much in the EU. Come on, get Iceland, get Iceland, get Iceland. Please, pretty please with a strawberry on top. I beg of you. Do I even have any super expensive games? Heck, most of the games that I usually get, I'm pretty sure just on sale. Okay, maybe not most of them, but definitely a good portion of them are games that I do end up getting like on sale and stuff. Okay, how long is this gonna take? Jesu Cristo, I think I need to have a Brookside, because holy moly, this is taking forever. Oh. Here we go. Festival of Love in Norway. I'll do coughing, and that's it. I like to increase the infectivity just a little bit. Pretty pleased with the strawberry, especially if you got this Love Festival happening in Norway. That will undoubtedly have an effect. Especially if coughing is literally the only symptom, which could be also a symptom of anything. Increase understanding of fever. Oh. So avoid fever. Got it, because I'm already planning on doing cis anyways. How can I not do cis? The game's practically like begging me to do it. Here. Good, delicious water. That's one thing that Colorado is actually very nice for. We got damn good water. We got that good mountain snow water, for the most part. I mean, sure, we have other water sources too, but a lot of them do get fed from the good Colorado mountain snow, so hooray. All right, Southeast Asia is starting to see hits. Oh, Australia, here we go, here we go. Okay, now if we can just hit New Zealand, that would be very lovely. So Indonesia's hit, Philippines is not, Southeast Asia is. No, 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 no. Wait, is that? Oh, there. Okay, there's Nausea. Gotcha. All right, perfect. All right, Japan has not been hit yet. Interesting. I would have expected that to be hit by now. Come on, US. Canada's moving faster than you. Ugh. Disgusting! All right, so I have air and water. I have insect. I should only choose one more. Africa, Central America, South America. So rodents may not actually be useful, but blood probably will be. It's not the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive, so I'm doing it. I should probably do another spore burst as well. Give me something good. Thank you! Give me Morocco. Sorry, Papa. The reason I say Papa is my grandfather is from Morocco. He was born and raised in Morocco. He's 100% African American, essentially. We're not blood related. He did marry my grandmother before I was born, but I've always known him as my papa. So, I love you, Papa, but I'm sorry that I had to hit your home country. Well, actually, it wasn't really my choice. It was more of a, you know, random selection, so more like, not that I'm sorry that your country, well, not sorry that I did it, but sorry that your country got hit by random selection. All countries are gonna get hit equally. At least I hope. That is the intent. Probably at this point don't need to worry about air travel. I'm just gonna, because it's gotten most of the places that I would like it to. Because it has hit all the continents now. There are still some places that it has not hit, but water is no. Water is no. Water is life, though. I would know, I've been drinking it. I do like water. I like plain water. I don't know why, it's just like, like the flavored waters, the carbonated waters, the mineral waters. Ugh. Just no. Give me plain old, slightly cooler than room temperature water, and I'm perfectly fine. Like, that is literally all I need. All right, Australia, come on. Actually, Australia should be rising too, in addition to the US, all right? Slowly but surely. Canada, looking better. Mexico's not hit? Really? Central America's no surprise, but man, Caribbean, Iceland, Madagascar, and New Zealand. Not hit yet, but all of them can be accessed by boat. And I do have both of those upgraded currently. A lot of the areas that are still left to be hit are warmer climates. Yeah. Alright, but I should, unless I'm gonna devolve, I should ignore the transmission page from this point on. So, here we go. Alright, there we go. There goes Brazil. And Central America. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are you going? New Zealand? New Zealand? New Zealand! Ooh, it got hit with... Okay, it wasn't going to New Zealand, but it is going somewhere. Where's it going? It's going all the way to Japan? What? I know it's because of the map, but like, you couldn't have just gone the other way? Alright, that's fine. Okay, here we go. There we go. Alright, finally US. Alright, Mexico should be following behind very shortly. No. Don't worry. I'll get you eventually. This is nice about, like, you know, the random mutations just generating on their own, is that when I devolve, I can get points from them, so hip hip hooray. So it actually does kind of save me some points in the long run, at least, and does provide me a little bit of relief in the short run. So, hooray. Alright, Africa is probably going to be pretty good. Madagascar is the one I'm still worried about. Alright, spore eruption coming in hot. Alright, Madagascar, Caribbean, ooh, Iceland. Ooh, okay, every country's hit. Yes, okay, this is good, this is good. There's so few dead. Okay, just I have to be very... I think I'm gonna have to hit hard. I'm gonna have to I have to infect everybody, or almost everybody. I have to devolve everything, and then start hitting the symptoms hard. No, 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 no. No rash, no rash, no rash. I don't want people knowing about this. Only 1,800 people have died. It's okay, it's okay. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Iceland. Come on, Africa. Move your ass. Come on, you're so freaking close. I don't want to rush it. I know that that technically helps me get like a better score overall, but I do not want to rush this. This is where it gets interesting. But what I can do is remove all this. Alright, let's remove the heat resistance. I'm not going to devolve that. Let's remove one of the insects. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. There, that's a little better. Alright. I can still get these orange bubbles from time to time. But I can't get any more red ones. I might be able to get orange ones from time to time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. So close. So freaking close. Oh my god. Come on. Alright. I have almost 130 points to work with. That could potentially work. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Come on. Infect every person. Infect every person. Let's go. Come on. Yes! No healthy people left. Oh, boy! Cis it is. It's only 3 DNA points. Abscesses. Likelihood of allergic reactions, which can distract the immune system. Rich regions particularly vulnerable, but this would also be very good too, so I'm doing both. Let's go. Ooh, systemic infection. That's a good one. Let's go paralysis. I like that. Let's go coma. Ooh, what's that? Total organ failure. As much as I would love that, that massively increases the severity and lethality. I need to make sure to save some for like this. I need to save some points for the genetic reshuffle. Absolutely. Pathogen does not reproduce in lab conditions. No, I need that. I need that. 100%. Now we're gonna see the number climb. New minor disease spreading. It ain't minor when you can have total organ failure and paralysis and systemic infections. That ain't minor shit. I'm just saying. Oh, now China shuts down airports? Doesn't really help much if everybody's infected. Japan starts cure research already? Fuck. Oh, Caribbean starts to work. Okay, so it told me Japan, and then it was like, no, Caribbean's starting the cure research.
Ring around the rosy pocket full of ashes, ashes all down.
Do I need to take it slow or hit it hard? Oh shit, that's moving faster than I would have liked. Come on, Dad. Australia leading global leopard, huh? How about no? How about no? Come on. That's moving along a lot faster than I would have liked, honestly. Damn, third of the way through already? Shit, that's not looking good for me. Maybe I should have taken it slower. Fudge on my fudgesicle. It's already freaking like halfway. That's not good. That's decidedly bad. Man, maybe I should have started going a little bit slower. Maybe I should have just given it cis. Oh, genome fully sequenced? God dang it. Okay. I have uncovered another issue with my plan. Yeah, I may have cucked myself and gone a little bit too hard with this. Shit, I think I think this one's dead, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna save and quit. Yeah. Damn. Guess it's gonna be a spotter H now. Man. Normal is hard. Frick, it's hard. Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna retry this. I'm gonna try to do basically the same thing that I did earlier and try to infect everybody. I may try and start very slowly with non-cyst symptoms. Cyst may be the most noticeable. Coughing could help with the infectivity and could eventually get me to total organ failure, because I would love to do that, man. So I might start with coughing later. But I'm gonna try and do that. Let's start in Brazil, I guess. More method that I did previously. and hope it works. But I'm probably just gonna skip through that whole process and get back to the point where it's like, okay, everybody or nearly everybody is infected. So let's see what happens. There you go, Argentina. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Let's give some coughing. Probably devolve it a little bit. It's basically the same cost, so. Shit. Minor disease. Nope, nope, nope. Damn it! No! I had insomnia on for like a second. Like, okay, maybe like 10 seconds, but UK is already starting to work on a cure? Are you for real? You joking? I'm gonna need to do genetic hardening. I cannot do genetic reshuffle though. Also, I learned that if I personally evolve a symptom and then devolve it, every one of them increases by 1 DNA point for cost. So I should not be the one evolving any of these. I should only be devolving them until I'm ready to myself evolve them. Oh jeez. The cure is moving along, it's just moving along very slowly. Maybe I do want to have insomnia. I should probably wait. Should I just go flat out insomnia the whole time? Maybe I should just take that route at this point, because I think I'm going to need to. Because while coughing does get me to total organ failure, I think I'm going to need insomnia. Because the cure is kind of being worked on. Just got 3 countries at once. That's actually lovely. I was initially going to go for like coughing and then move my way down from there slowly but surely, but I may just have to immediately hit it with insomnia and, well, not all the associated symptoms, but I need to like carefully wear them down and then start to go hard. Well, this just fricked up my day. Lovely. I need to make sure to save enough for the genetic reshuffle. I should keep on the cold resistance for the time being too. I only use 3 spore bursts, so that's actually very helpful because that means I'm gonna have more down the road. Unfortunately, ow, my ass. I did unfortunately have to spend some points, more points than I would have liked in order to give it some cold resistance. It's not the most effective, but it is more effective than what it was doing. Raise the profile of the disease and encourage development of a cure. Yeah, but there are no symptoms yet. I will add insomnia eventually. Iceland. Damn it. Okay, now they're starting to work on the cure. God frick. Genetic reshuffle. I'm gonna have to. Once it hits 25%, I'm gonna use a genetic reshuffle. That's all I can do right now. Everybody in India is already infected. Come on, Greenland. Damn it. All because the cure started earlier than intended. This is not looking good for me at all. This is looking very bad. I'd say 30%, regardless of what the state of the world is. Although, Iceland's jumping, so is Greenland. So that's good. Yeah, 30%. I definitely need to do paranoia. Okay. 30%, 30%, 30%, 30%. Alright. I'm gonna have to do it. Okay, what do we got? Inflammation. Ooh, seizures would be good. I'm doing seizures. And I'm reshuffling again. Okay, that dropped it down 6%. That's not bad. Significantly harder to cure. I don't think I have a choice. What's this? Ooh, dysentery. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Inflammation would be good too. I could potentially do both. Just have to be very careful. I need to increase the lethality is the thing. That is gonna do that. That is very well gonna do that. I'm gonna start with inflammation. Paralysis would be good, but I'm gonna go with dysentery. Wait. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh. Damn it. I should have just done dysentery right from the get-go. What's this? Diarrhea. I'd like something a little bit better. Oh boy. Oh, all of these cost a ton now. I forgot about the inflammation. Dysentery's gonna help though. I can't really do anything else, can I? Genetic reshuffle. Damn, that would have been nice. No, this is not gonna work out well for me. Normal is very hard. I mean, to be fair, I kind of fricked up a bit earlier. No, stop, India. Just stop. How much funds you got anyways? 6 and a... You think you would have had more if you're doing all this. Eso Cristo. Fuck. It's at 90% already. Well, I guess last-ditch effort. I gotta do something. Can't do inflammation. Damn, I completely forgot about inflammation. That ultimately fucked me over. Okay. Is there anything I can do or, like, devolve? Not really. At this point. I've just kind of cucked myself. Sneeze. Alright. Nothing I can do besides give it some diarrhea. Damn. This is worse than the previous attempts. Fewer people died, and the cure was more completed. Nope. I just gotta save and quit, cause... Oh, man. Normal with fungus is hard. Is undoubtedly hard. Like, the first time, I was still trying to get my bearings, and, like, I'd come up with something of a strategy, but by the time I got around to it the second game, I couldn't... I freaked up on 2 primary occasions. 1 was forgetting about inflammation. 2 was letting anemia sit for like a minute or 2. Because that's how it got put on the... That's how the cure started getting started earlier. Okay, well... Yeah, that was actually a kind of an epic failure, so I guess I'll have to try normal again next time. I don't know, should I even look up a research? Should I even look up a guide of some sort? I'm not entirely sure, but that's all that I have the time for today, so thank you all for watching. That was a combination of a yawn and I thought I was gonna sneeze. That was lovely. And as usual, until next video, guys, check you laters.